Welcome, everyone. We are so excited to see you today for this amazing reveal that you are about to take part in. I'm Terry Hughes. I'm the president of the Nashville Public Library Foundation, and it's my great pleasure to get the ball rolling. As you'll soon see, the space in the children's area is unique to Nashville, and it's truly spectacular. It's also a wonderful example of the public-private partnership that the library has with the Library Foundation. That partnership actually began in 2001 when this building opened, when the Junior League of Nashville made an amazing, generous gift to name the space for the children's area. And that gift is still giving today. It still pays for children's programming and all kinds of things. Tricia Carswell of the Junior League was the president at the time, and Jennifer Hill is the president now, and they are both here today, and we appreciate that early gift. We also, the space was made available, the beautiful transformation of the space, with your city dollars. And so that is what made the space available. The foundation was able to come in with some gifts to make it even more special. And I'd like to acknowledge those gifts at this moment. You will see inside a skyline reading fort. It is now called the Richards Reading Fort, and it was made possible by Barbara and Gary Haugen. And it is in honor of Barbara's parents, Mr. and Mrs. James E. Richard Jr. Mrs. Richards was a librarian, and Mr. Richards had a thriving business in the heart of downtown. And so this Skyline Reading Fort really spoke to them as a way to help the children of Nashville enjoy reading and enjoy the experience of coming to the library. So Barbara and Gary, thank you for your generosity. You want to stand up? We also had another gift to name what we had been calling the Ryman Puppet Stage, and that is what it looks like, but it will now be known as the Kidman Urban Puppet Stage, and was made possible by a generous gift from Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, who could not be here today, but let's give them a round of applause. So libraries are not just in our communities, and they are not just for our communities. Libraries really are our communities. Libraries are community. And all of us here today, you and me, we are responsible for developing these libraries, these communities, into bigger, better, and more meaningful repositories of truth, adventure, imagination, and knowledge. Here at NPL, we take this responsibility very seriously, and the proof lies just ahead of you today. So I know you and your children and some of your grandchildren will enjoy this space for years to come and become inspired to learn, read, and play more. It is now my pleasure to introduce Kent Oliver, our magnificent library director.
Well, thank you, Terry, and thank all of you for being here today. I think this is one of the most exciting days that we've experienced over the last few years. In just a moment, I'll be introducing our special guest, Mayor Megan Barry, who's joined us today. And we also have a very, very excited group of children that we've referred to behind those doors, so we don't want to talk very long or those doors may come flying open. One of the things I would like to do is to thank everybody who had a part in the design and building of this wonderful space. And that includes, of course, our Metro government, the mayor's office, and the council for providing the funding for this. Gobble Hayes, our project managers, EOA architects, Daddle Construction Group, of course, Metro General Services, who plays such a big part in everything we do when it comes to buildings. Artisan industry, those are the artists who put together the special effects that you will see in the area, including, well, I don't want to tell you, you'll see. And the library's staff. We have a great group of staff here. Jenna Schmidt, where's Jenna? Jenna, raise your hand. A lot of this had to do with her vision, and Lindsay Patrick. Jenna is our Associate Director for the main library, and Lindsay is in charge of the children's area, and they had great vision for the area that you're about to see. It is now my pleasure to introduce our wonderful Mayor Megan Berry.
Good afternoon. It's great to be here, and I wanted to just give a shout out because we do have some Metro Council members who are able to join us today. We've got Councilman Freddie O'Connell, we have Council Lady Erica Gilmore, and we also have Council Member Angie Henderson. So thank you all. You all are the backbone of what makes all of this possible. And when we get a chance to stand at some place like this today, it's really exciting. And the fact that our libraries are so warm and welcoming and open to everyone, especially though to children. And what we're going to get to see today is that wonderful new space created just for kids. And that means that you kids get to go in, and as Kent mentioned, there's a fort, there's a puppet place, and there's also the ability to explore art, music, technology, math, science, all of these wonderful things. Because our libraries are not just about reading, they're also about so much more. And I am privileged that I get to be part of this wonderful thing today, but I don't get to do this alone. I get to do this with some special guests. And those special guests are actually going to help me with a parade. Do we have our special guests?